The new year has just begun, and what better time than now to make 2025 the year where you take your English skills to the next level. I'm going to go through a variety of different tools and techniques that you can use to improve in each area of English, including listening, speaking, reading, and writing. There is also a free PDF of 100 different techniques that you can use, and also a blank template for goal setting that I'll talk about later. Let's get started. Not only is ChatGPT a super good listener and never gets bored of what you have to say, but it also can provide help on grammar or pronunciation correction. If you have no one to practice with, or you feel a bit silly just talking to yourself, have a go at talking to ChatGPT. I think all you really need is to download the app, and then you just click the voice chat function, and then you can talk forever, for hours, every day. We can all pretend that we don't sit at home and listen to karaoke songs and sing when no one is around. This can be such a fantastic way for you to practice your pronunciation and get the rhythm of the sounds. Despite it not being the best way to improve your speaking skills, I still highly encourage you to do it because consistency wins every single time. But if you do want to make the most of it, make sure you focus on your pronunciation and intonation as you're singing. If you find it boring to recount your day or narrate what you're doing, then this one is for you. Creating a podcast, even if you don't intend to publish it, is a great way to put your speaking practice in context. In this way, you might choose to focus on a specific area of interest, or you could also talk about a variety of different topics. Whatever you decide, you can set up a regular routine where you build on previous episodes. The bonus to this one is that you can listen back to the recordings. So maybe you don't want to listen back to every single one that you do, but after you've done a few episodes and it's been a couple of months, then you can always listen back to the first episode and see how you've improved over time. You absolutely don't need any fancy equipment for this one. You can definitely just use your voice recorder on your phone or on a computer. Listening is often a forgotten skill when it comes to improving English, but in reality, it's the skill that fuels everything else. Audiobooks are a fantastic way to improve your English listening skills, and they are great for multitasking. Whether you're doing household chores, taking a walk, or commuting, you can listen to an English audiobook while you do these activities. You can always choose books that you might already know in your native language, or you can just find new ones in English. If you're not very confident with your English listening skills or vocabulary, then you can always start with children's books or something a little bit easier or shorter, and then gradually build up to longer novels. So meditation apps like Calm or Insight Timer are great ways for you to practice relaxation, but also listening to English in a more natural, calm, and usually slower way. If you're concerned about the cost of audiobooks, then meditation apps like Insight Timer are great because they have a lot of free content on there from a variety of different speakers, so you can listen to different accents, and they all have different lengths of meditation or talks on there as well. The people that are presenting these guided meditations or talks are going to be speaking in a clearer, calmer, slower pace for you. Many radio stations stream around the world in English for free, where you can listen to different slang, different accents, and different topics. Make sure that you pick stations that align with your interests, whether that's news, music, or talk shows. Reading is an essential skill, but it doesn't need to be boring. If you're not particularly into traditional books, you can have a look at platforms such as Wattpad or Storybird, where users write their own short stories or fan fictions. Many of these stories are interactive, and the language that you find there can be a lot more relaxed and conversational compared to traditional books. Most websites, when you visit them, will usually offer you an opportunity to subscribe to their newsletter. So visit a few websites about interests that you care about, see if they have a newsletter that you can sign up to, and then you'll hopefully receive regular emails from those websites that you can practice reading in your daily life. Writing is probably one of the most neglected skills, but it is the easiest for you to learn alone. So whether you're journaling, blogging, or creating short stories, writing is a really powerful tool where you receive instant feedback on your English level. I really love techniques that not only improve your English skills, but also can improve your well-being. So every day you can just write down 3 things that you're grateful for, and obviously try to change them up each day so that you can practice new vocabulary. But this is a really simple way for you to incorporate writing into your daily routine, and it doesn't actually take you that long. Now, I know that it is actually a lot more difficult than doing gratitude journaling or something like that, but I think it's a really good way for you to practice your writing consistently, and potentially setting up the space, knowing that you are writing a blog, publishing it as well, might actually get you to put more effort into it and to take it more seriously. Additionally, this is a really good way to keep track of your improvement in your writing. You can always, do quite a few blog posts, and then you can go back to the first one and have a look and see how much you've improved over time. My final strategy to you is to follow some sort of social media challenges. For example, on Twitter, there is an opportunity for you to follow writing accounts, English accounts that do give daily prompts for you to practice writing on. Look for communities on social media where they do offer prompts for you to practice writing. You can share them on the page, or you can just do it in your own journal or whatever you use. And that will be a really good way for you to improve your writing, where you don't actually have to think of what you have to write yourself. In terms of our goal setting, try not to set a goal for the entire year. Just start with the month. So whether it's January for you, February, whatever, whenever you're watching this, set a goal for that month. That way, if we don't do a really good job, or maybe the goal isn't exactly what we wanted, we can always change it and look at it again at the end of the month. Before we go though, make sure you download the free PDF that has 100 different techniques on it for all the different skills, and also the goal setting template if you would like to put those into action. I really hope this video has been helpful for you, and I really would love if you shared what goals you have for this year or this month in the comments below. Take care, and I wish you absolutely all the best with your English learning journey.